Right, moving forward with the rib, I'm finding that there's lots of bits that depend on lots of other bits. So I'm now going to have a look at the engine I'm going to put on to measure up some things on that. So this is the old Yam 70 we're going to put on the new rib. I know people would say, oh, get a nice new engine. But I've got this one. It's a good engine, apart from the stuff going around it. And I've got it. And it's a 2-stroke, and I like a 2-stroke. So let's do me measure it. What I've got to do is work out what the cable is, because that's got to come off, because I've got to get a new cable, steering cable, which relates to the size of the helm. I want to measure the depth of the transom and just see if that bit's the same as the bit I think it is. So, okay, I bet it's seized. Yeah, it is a bit. I need a hammer. So there it is under the cowl, which is the important bit. A good old 2-stroke pre-mix this is, so I'm happy. It's simple. And apparently you possibly can fit new carbs to bake it up to 90, but I don't think I'll do that. And I might get a wrap done on the cowl, or repaint it just to make that nice cleaner up. Should be a good one. C Mark None, which is our local chandlery and boat things shop. They're very good, and you can see how minging the roads are. This is to collect my helm and my steering wheel, because I need that to see how things interact with each other while sitting on the leaning post in the rib. And the diameter of the M66 rod that goes to the engine is also important to measure. So I've arrived at C Mark None, so let's now go in and see if my bits fit. Yeah, we shall see. Let's hope the measurements are correct. Back home now, and the weather is all gone dingy and rainy, not that it was meant to be. This is exactly why I did the tent, as you can go in here, nice and light, and echoey, and you can carry on working. So this is the setup we're going to have. Ignore the little bungees. This isn't positioned yet and it's loose. So there's the front console. The cushion, that cushion is meant to go across there for the suicide seat, but the suicide seat isn't wide enough forward. So if you put that cushion across there, then Owen Doors ain't got much of a seat, but it does fit well there, which also sits. So that's a good bit of news. So we have the console there, then we have the leaning post seat, then we have the additional back seat, which has backrests go up there. And we've got to decide on where this is all positioned, because it'll all fit, certainly will fit, but we've got to know and get the engine on so that we know when the engine's on tilt how it's going to be, because the last thing you want is to get all that fitted and screwed and fitted down the fiberglass, only to think, I wish I had it forward another inch. And that is somewhat dependent about how the engine tilts, which is why I was going looking at the engine, and the engine is the first thing that's going to go on. So all this will come out, it's just loose, and the engine will go on. That's actually a 75 horsepower engine, so quite a bit better. Oh, it's nice under here. It's a bit tight to work, but it's good enough for the money. It's 350 quid, so for this cover, this will be the second or third time I've used it, so good money value. Right, 3D Tender XPRO 525 build, proper start now on the console to fit the helm. So we're doing it in this shed, bit of a mess, but it's better than clamping in at the boat. First thing we've done is take the front door off, which is over there. Then what we've done is just taken those files and just filed and sanded all around the base, because you do get a few pimples of fiberglass that's constantly keep marking the floor. Right, now let's stand her up and fit the steering wheel, or the helm as it's what we call it. After much checking and sitting in the boat and deciding where we wanted the steering wheel, we're going to go for it in the centre there. So mark the centre, obviously by measuring diagonals, and then check your measurements, and then drill your hole. There's her indoors waiting. The template that you get from ULTRAFLEX, I don't know what that's all about, because effectively you got that and the template doesn't look right, so ignore the template a bit and drill a hole according to that. Obviously make sure that goes upwards So when you're fitting that like that in there, make sure that there's enough space for that top bit to fit inside, which there is in this case. Right, here we go for the first drill on the boat. If you drill on fiberglass, it's always wise to drill a little pilot hole first, so you don't dance your drill. Right, so there's the pilot hole drilled. Right, we're now doing the scary bit. I'm drilling with the hole cut saw, obviously. Very gently with it. Always scary. And my battery's flat. I do it very slowly, and don't push too hard. So there's the hole cut. My goodness, that was thick. There's a piece of ply in there like that, and 2 pieces of fiberglass. So I'm just going to paint the inside of there with some 5-minute epoxy just to seal it. If any water runs down, it rots that wood. So why not? Don't take long, and 5 minutes is about time to have longer than it ought. So that's the helm fitted. There, and with the helm at the back. Can you shine the torch here indoors? If you look, I've sloped or angled that, hopefully, to assist when the steering wire comes in, but you don't know that till you do it. But then you can also see how much space you've got at the back for other things. Yeah, so first job, helm fitted. Okay, thanks for watching.